Convoy of Hope is on the ground in Jamaica. They're distributing relief supplies to people in need. Hurricane Melissa hit the areas as a devastating Category 5 hurricane. 60 people have died in the Caribbean, and power outages are impacting more than 70% of Jamaica. Convoy reports it's providing essential supplies to those in need like water, hygiene, food, and more.
And we're sending in generators that are solar powered so that they can function. They can then power the Starlinks that we're taking in. So we're setting up community hubs where people can go to one spot and they can communicate with the outside world.
The American Red Cross in Missouri is also providing support. The agency also helped with shelter for more than 3,300 people when Melissa came ashore. A florist